Okay. So we back on some Throne and Liberty tips and tricks. Um, I put about at least 100 hours in the game now, and the game can be very, very frustrating at times, especially for new players or if you're playing other games. It's a lot of menus to keep up with. So one of the things I want to discuss is your Amitoi. These little adorable guys here. Um, they are very helpful in battle. Um, they're also helpful when getting cooking supplies and other like materials to make armor, weapons, etc. Also, I mean they're adorable. Hey, look at them. Look at them with his little sword and shield. Um, so one thing with your Amitoi, you want to make sure that you keep a stack of world leaves. Anytime you can set this in your settings, but anytime you're below a certain health level, I think I have mine set for like 50%. These world leaves heal you. Um, on top of like your potions and depending on your build and what type of survivability your build gives you, you can stay in the fight longer. They also help pick up loot that's on the ground from dungeons, so you don't have to always step out of a fight to collect your loot because your little Amatoy person will get it. Now, when it comes to cooking, the main ingredient that's really hard to get is salt. You can farm salt at like Wind Hill Shores. I think the other place is Daybreak Shore. So, of course, you can go and fight the crabs there and get it. But however, when you send your little guys out on an expedition and do it every hour, I know 8 hours may seem like oh that makes sense. Send them out for 8 hours, and they'll come back with more. They actually don't. I've sent them out 8 hours. I've actually tested it. Set them out for 8 hours, and I probably get like one salt. But as you see, I got back on after work. Sent them out for an hour while I'm on the game. I send them out every hour. Sometimes I don't get some salt, but most of the time I can get up to 5 to 10 things of salt. Okay, and then like this is the expected rewards. So start them on another expedition. Let's leave here. Another uh like daily thing you guys need to do is that make sure you stay on top of your inventories while you're on the game and before you get off the game. Make sure if you're able to send the inventory out so when you get back on, you can get the rewards. Another tip that's going to help you out is let's go to the lithographic book. Let's actually try and explain it a bit better. If you're trying to form blue and purple gear and even some materials as like this quality polished crystals where you can only really get it from farming um, enemies or doing contracts, which that's another topic we're going to talk about, but these are hard to get out in the world. So it's always best to try and pick up some of this common gear and dump it in here. But if you're farming for blue gear, and even all the way into purple gear, you need to either find this gear on the ground and dump it into the lithographic book. Um, you can also get like the so for instance, from doing the missions. Where is it at? I actually know I completed it. It's probably in the computer. Oh, here goes something right here. So I was able to make this jewelry, which the green lithographics and the materials for the green stuff is easier to get than the blue, purple, etc. I was able to get these made, and now I have a blue necklace. And so when this Guardian Troop necklace falls in doing an open world dungeon, now I can keep upgrading it and have a stronger necklace. So if you are trying to get blue gear or purple gear fast without having to do co-op dungeons and milestones and etc and all the other stuff, this get collecting some of this gear for the from open world dungeons and forming open world dungeons and throwing them in your lithographic book is a very easy and time efficient way to get some purple and blue gear. Or like I said, for instance, I'm gonna show you real quick. Give me one moment. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. For instance, I've gotten about 4 or 5 copies. I believe 4 or 5 copies of this Dead Eyes cloak from forming open world dungeons, and I've dumped them all in here. But one uh, time I went ahead and put it in my lithographic book, if I'm not mistaken, so I can work towards getting my purple cloak. Um, oh, actually, no, I didn't, but I can. The purple cloak has better stats or whatever, blase blase. But if you just want purple gear, the lithographic book is the way to go. And a good way to get supplies, I like to go to Vienta Village until I'm done with all my green gear and making all my green gear. That's just a preference of mine. But do contracts. The contracts you see on the screen are contracts from scrolls, which are a bit different than going to the contract manager. So let me show you real quick.
You there?
Okay.
Just let me know if it's
Go to him, and I'm always over the limit because I work a lot, so I don't have so when it like refreshes, it's always over the limit. I'm just gonna select something. You can refresh it, and just depending on if you're trying to make armor, skill books, or weapons, you just pick what you really need. Um, and since he still gives like gray stuff out for green gear, I still go to him until I'm no longer able to get or have no need for green gear. So that's that. Always go to these people. Do enough contracts. Always, I mean, buy one of these pouches, y'all. Like, do enough contracts where you buy one of these pouches. I'm gonna do it now because I'm about to do some more contracts anyway. get the get that pouch. I'm gonna show you one in a minute. Always buy some fish bait because fishing and cooking is important. It's gonna be in another video. Get some enchanted ink as well. That's gonna be important for making purple gear. Okay, so we're gonna go to the inventory and we're going to, I'm gonna close my eyes, y'all. That's okay. So I was able to get a collar. I can look and compare it to what I already have, but these scrolls are important because if I select one, actually I'm not able to, oh god, please. Okay, I didn't select one. I already have some open. So the scrolls give you contracts for open world dungeons, and with those open world dungeons, if you see at the bottom, you get coins with like a little, they all kind of look similar, but these coins are currently used to purchase and craft special armor, the purple armor. This bag can, this is all that contain that's inside this bag that you can potentially get. Once you get it, it's a chance bag. You don't control it. Be nice if you could. And then some materials. In this case, it's for growth stones. I personally would stack up on doing my scrolls. Okay. Um, do as many as your level allows. Do as many as you're comfortable with. They're going to. Sorry, I'm still getting used to the controls myself. They're gonna look like this. You may receive green ones and blue ones, but they're gonna look like this. I accidentally used some mana too. Oh, yeah. And the last thing is try and cook something. I don't know if I have enough materials. Yes. So if I cook this, it's gonna give me some attacks. I'm gonna go ahead and cook it. And the higher your cooking level, the better food quality you can make. It's gonna help when you're, especially when you're in co-op dungeons and even secret dungeons, and even when you go down into the open world dungeons. It's gonna, you pop this food in, it's gonna boost your attack, boost your defense. It's one where it like boosts your coins. Also, you can make potions. Where's the potions at? There they are. You can make these potions if you have enough materials. Um, if you can form these materials, you won't have to buy the potions from a merchant. And a quick tip with the lithographic book, I'm trying to see if I can find them real quick. Actually, this is a
Are
good
you?
example. Um,
Well,
you
what
can
can I do?
buy, actually, yeah, you can buy regular armor, and a lot of them is gonna show you that it has like a little book that you could put in the lithographic book, and can help you get, like I said, those supplies that's on the side, even towards green. I don't know, green, blue, and purple gear. But mainly, I go here and buy. I don't even know. I think if I already bought it, but I'm finna just test it out just to show you guys. So probably already bought it. Oh, so I haven't. So I can put this into here, and this is gonna be my reward. So I'm gonna add it. Um, if I add this to this, this will be my reward. So that's kind of how it works. I'm gonna do it again. Oh, another one. Add nobody as a
Welcome.
friend. Let's try another piece. Let's get some chainmail going. Okay. Lithographic book lights up. Hopefully, if I can find this and this, I can get some of these quality polish crystals that I really, really need. And I register it. And once I find these two items, these daggers, apprentice daggers, and these iron boots, whatever they're called, this will be my reward. This is the same way as you see. I've already completed a lot of it. It's all the way down here too. For some of the gear. Yeah, see, so this is all I've completed. Have me a purple bow. So if I want to switch to a bow with another slot of character, I can. Um, this is just the rewards I've already gotten by making duplicates um of wands and stuff and put it in, or
Nah,
buying
I don't deal in
gear or
pokes or
finding a
accessories.
gear
They
and
cost
dumping it
too
in.
much.
But right now,
Be
I
careful
don't want to
now.
overload you guys. So if you have any questions about anything that I've already stated, I know I made a previous video that was really lengthy. Sorry for the long video. I probably should cut that down. But hopefully this gives you guys more of an insight on what you need to do, how to use the lithographic book, kind of what to do when you get on, how to kind of acquire something rare like salt and some blue and purple armor where you're not stuck in a co-op dungeon getting kicked or something like that. So hopefully this helped. And like I said, any critiques or any questions you have or anything I said, please put it in the comment section below.